Well, long time no see, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. It's been like a year since I've posted a video or even rode with my GoPro on. Long story short, I was going to Reno, which is a 3.5 hour ride, maybe four. I went down on a Friday, got there Friday night at like 6, and I left Sunday morning. However, during my time in Reno, my bike was sitting in the parking garage at the Nugget, and I would have thought, you know, I parked close to the door that was unlocked 24/7 with, you know, some pretty good lighting. I thought it would be safe. However, on Sunday when I went to leave, I walked out to my bike with all my gear on, and as I walked through the door, I noticed that I didn't have mirrors anymore. Great, right? No mirrors. Someone jacked them. They took the mirrors and the hardware, which was annoying. As I was getting upset about the mirrors, I noticed that these intake covers were gone, and in the process of taking them off, they broke a side of my side fairings, which was nice of them. And if that wasn't enough broken shit, they also broke off my front brake reservoir, so that's new. And the worst part was they took my fucking exhaust. They stole my slip-on, dude. And it took me a few months to save up all the money to get it all back. I was gonna make a video for the trip there and the trip back. I had my GoPro and all my stuff and I recorded. However, with all of this stuff missing, I had a pretty nice decision to make. 4 hours away from home. My options were essentially ride it back as is and hope I don't have to use my front brake a lot, and hopefully I didn't ruin my engine too much with no exhaust, or find a way to get it back when no one that was there with me drove their trucks. So I was gonna have to pay someone to either do it for me, or I was gonna have to find a way to get it back to town. I elected the first choice, and I just rode the fucker back. So I rode it back. It was very loud and a hard ride because I couldn't see behind me and I couldn't stop very well. In all honesty, I probably shouldn't have ridden it home, but you know, I did what I had to do, and it took me a few months to get it all back together, and then winter hit, so I didn't really have a chance to make any videos after that incident. And what is it now? Late July, mid-July, something like that. I just hadn't had the desire to ride and record at the same time for a little bit. Especially because the first set of mirrors I got were incorrect, so I had to order another set, which is annoying. And I rode it for a long time with no mirrors and no covers here. I did have my front brake reservoir fixed. That was the first thing I did. So yeah, I was riding like half a bike for quite a while, riding dirty, as some people would say, which was, you know, really not a good situation at all. And this year, I have some riding friends now. Some guys from work picked up some motorcycles, 2 Groms, and then a little Yamaha 300cc. So now I got friends to ride with in town here. So I've been riding with them. I just haven't had the the desire to record, plus I didn't even know where my GoPro and stuff was. I actually found it the other day when I was cleaning out my garage. I found it in the bag that I took to Reno. I had it tucked away in one of the pocket with the batteries and the chargers and the memory cards. And I was looking on there, and I did find the footage from the trip there and the trip back. So maybe I'll put those into a video. Well, I mean, I got the footage, I might as well. It was a good ride. A little bit straight and flat for my taste. You know, mostly highways. But there were some times where it was absolutely beautiful scenery and some twisties. So I don't regret riding it to Reno. They always razz me for it at work, but you know, whatever. I had a good time. It was just putting the bike back together that was not as fun. I hope this video finds you all well, and you know, the COVID crisis of 2020 hasn't been too hard on you. I know a lot of people were struggling for quite a while, but it's got to be over soon. We're gonna get through it at some point. Till then, I'm just gonna ride around town for a little bit, maybe talk to myself like a maniac again. It's weird not doing it for a while, you know, because you don't talk when you ride by yourself. So it's kind of weird to get back into it. So hopefully I can actually make some more videos this year and not slack off again like I did the last year. Here's a question for you guys as well that are watching this. Our riding group is looking for some intercom sets so we can talk to each other in town here. You know, because it gets hard to keep track of everyone or know what everyone else is thinking when you're riding, you know. So we're in the market for some intercoms. So if you know of any that are like super good or good bang for the buck, any info on that would be greatly appreciated and probably used. It's weird having the camera on here again too. It's heavier than I'm used to. Which, I mean, obviously makes sense. That's not how you're supposed to do that. That guy straight up didn't have a windshield. What the fuck? Alright, let's go. Look at that guy, cell phone in hand turning. It's impressive. He was holding it with his left hand and was one hand turning with his right hand. That was awkward. That was awkward looking. God, this lady is everywhere. What is she doing? Come on, man. I don't even think he... Oh, shit. Giant ass bug just hit me. I was probably going a little bit too fast on that road anyway, but you still gotta look, man. This is gonna be quite heavy, especially when I go get the food. I got my little owl here too. Owlette. Keeps me company.